Hi guys, and welcome to Venus Healing. So today, this reading is for my fire signs. So if in your chart, actually that's another thing, if you've never had a good look at your birth chart, I highly recommend you do so before watching this video and just check out and see if you have a lot of Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo placements in your chart, and then watch this video if that is the case. If not, then work out which element is most prominent in your birth chart, because here we'll be looking, it'll be like a check-in, a monthly check-in, with, well, whatever comes up really. It's a general reading, and like anything can come up, and anything that will come up I will work with. Yes, I will put a link in the description box for the website where you can go and check out your birth chart. And is there anything else? Oh yes, and I wanted to say that I would basically, the placements that are most significant or that affect you the most in your day-to-day life are your sun placements, which typically everyone knows or believes is like their sign. It's not really your sign, it's like it's just only one placement. So you've got your sun sign, your moon. The sun is all about your sort of like outer appearance. The moon is all about how you process your emotions, or how you are emotionally as a person. Your moon, your Venus is to do with love, creation, creativity. Then you've got your Mars, which is more like mostly with like sex or like action, how you go after things. And then you have your Mercury, which is about communication, how you communicate. And your Ascendant is, again, like your sun sign, is very much like the outer appearance, or the way you project yourself to others, or the way others see you. Yeah, those I would say are the most significant placements. So if you're kind of confused and you're looking at your birth chart like, which one, look at your those significant placements and then work out which sign keeps coming up the most and which elements are most prominent in your chart. So either earth, fire, water, or air. But today, this one is for all my fire signs, so my Aries, Sagittarius, and Leos. Here we go. Okay, so to help you pick, I'm going to do a little breathing exercise. In from the nose, a nice deep inhale, and then out from your mouth. And when you let it out, just relax. Just slouch and let it out. You just want to let it out. Think of it like if you're releasing any blockages, releasing negativity, just let it out. So, ready? We're going to do it 3 times. So, in from your nose. And out. And in from your nose. And out. Last time. Close your eyes. And in from your nose. And out. And open your eyes. And pick whichever bracelet is calling to you. Or whichever one feels like it's trying to speak to you, but without words. If not, just pick the one that's catching your eye's attention the most. Pause if you need to. Otherwise, let's begin. Okay, so we're going to start off with pile 1 for those of you who chose this bracelet, the light grey one, with Carefree written on the stamp, or stamped on the bracelet. Well, let's get started. Okay, so what I didn't mention in the intro was we'll be using this deck, so these oracles, and also the original tarot deck. For these, for this reading, I have split the major and the minor, because I want to get with the major a proper sense of what you're currently going through at the moment, like what's most prominent, the energy that's most prominent, or the life event that is most prominent in your life at the moment. And then for the minor, we'll get any like extra information from that. But first, let's start with this oracle deck. So I'll just cleanse. Okay, so and think, what do they need to know? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Where are they at the moment? For those who picked pile 1, where are they at the moment? What do they need to see? Where are they? For those who picked pile 1. Interesting. This is taking a little while. Okay, no, that's too many. I only wanted one, just one. For those, for the fire signs who picked pile 1, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, you've got 2 that wanted to come out. Okay, so the oracle wants to... Huh. Interesting. Okay, so we have, maybe it's too close. We've got patience, and then we have pleasure. So patience and pleasure. Interesting. But then at the bottom of the deck, we have the deck. We've got focus. And at the top, we have opportunity. So this is interesting. Because we've got different things going on. I'm going to read you out what these mean. Because maybe in here will be like a more personal message for you or something. Something that you can relate to specifically. So we've got patience. Let's start off with patience. Patience. That's probably not how you say it. Okay, so dense fog. So that's for this one. We have the sacred landscape wants you to know, in dense fog, it's best to be quiet and still. For now, don't go forward. Wait. It's hard to see what lies ahead, and things may not be as they seem. Things that seem one way may in fact be completely different. Be patient. The truth will emerge. In this state of obscured visibility, your imagination and intuition can be sparked. If you can wait long enough, your dreams and inner yearnings can come to fruition. Listen to your intuition and pay attention to those seemingly random thoughts. Okay, so this is what I'm getting as the keynote is sort of take time out, I'm hearing. Let's take a look at pleasure. So, that's next one. Okay, so we have the sacred landscape wants you to know. Savor your life, each and every part of it. Take pleasure in slowing down and experiencing each of your senses. Taste your food with full gusto. Inhale the scents of the world around you. Enjoy the colors and textures of your life. This is truly a stop and smell the roses card. Embrace your sensuality. Move in a languid way. Let pleasure be your password into every intimate part of your life. Allow your life to be less about being productive and more about enjoying each moment with revere. And a radiant energy will flow through you in all directions of your life. Yeah, so this is still talking about sort of taking time out, which is what I saw when both cards came out. It's talking about two things. One, stop. Maybe you need to be grateful. I feel like what's happening here. I feel like you need to stop for a minute. Not even stop and think, just stop and look. Stop and smell. Stop and taste. Stop and feel. Stop and embrace. Embrace what's around you. Be grateful for what brings you joy, even the little things that bring you joy. That's what I'm getting from these cards. And I also feel what's curious is with this card, you've got the snow leopard looking up at the snow, kind of like the way I would admire snow when it's snowing. It's just you just look up in awe and you just gently watch the snowflakes as they drift down, and it's just like, it's like a natural miracle. And I feel like that's what you kind of need to do, or you are doing at the moment. I feel like it's more like this is what you need to do. Let's get into the why, though. So let's start off. We're going to start off minor or major? Minor. We're going to start with minor. So we're going to start with the minor deck. Okay. So we're going to see, what do we want to see? We want to see what's going on. What's going on with the 5 signs who picked pile 1. For those who relate most strongly to their fire placements in their chart, who picked pile 1, show us what we need to see. 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 I feel like maybe you need to increase your vibrations. That may be the bottom message. In this reading, do I need to do it again? Yeah. Yes, no. Okay. So. Okay. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. We have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, and then we have the 6 of Cups at the top of the deck. The Wands is about creativity. And it does relate to your fire, or the fire in your chart. And then we have Two of Cups, and then so we've got quite a lot of cups, and I feel like because the Six of Cups is about the Six of Cups is about reminiscing past connections, childhood, and then you have the Two of Cups, which is at the bottom. Are you manifesting someone? Are you manifesting someone from your past that you want to come in? I feel like you're trying to manifest something because you want someone to come in. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think you're manifesting love. We're going to take a look at the major arcana. Because, I mean, not coincidentally, but you guys did pick the bracelet that had carefree written on it, and I feel like maybe that's what this reading is kind of calling you to do, is to be carefree, to be more carefree. Let's take a look at why. So what's going on? What is the Ace of Wands about? So the Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups about. Now what is curious as well is the fact that we had the Six of Cups come out on the top of the deck upright, but then we had these two cards that came out, well, the Wands came out reversed, and then this was at the bottom in reverse. And I feel like, because this is upright, I feel that maybe you may be still not reminiscing, because reminiscing is, doesn't really mean you're stuck on someone from the past. It just means like you're kind of, just a little bit of nostalgia, but I feel like maybe some of you are stuck on someone from your past and you might want something new to come in, something more exhilarating, or you may want to reconnect with the person from your past, or you're feeling a bit disconnected at the moment, maybe disconnected to your inner child. And that's why we had the pleasure card come out. But then we have patience. I feel like really there's something you want. There's something you want, and I feel like it may be a significant romantic relationship. What do they want? It's taking a little while for your cards to come out. What do they want? Okay. Okay. So what is it you want? The Sun. And then we have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. And Strength reversed. Okay, so I feel like this is what you want to manifest. Kind of a brightness, something more vibrant, something that brings you happiness. And I feel like this may be specifically talking about a relationship. That, or the relationship you have within yourself is kind of like, you may feel a little bit disconnected from yourself at the moment, currently, because you have the Strength in reverse. I feel like you guys may not be feeling yourself at the moment, or you're not feeling 100%. Even though, to be honest, I don't think anyone ever feels 100%. But maybe you're not feeling like 90% or 95%. And this reversed is kind of like highlights the Patience oracle that came out. It's kind of like, don't force anything right now. I feel like at the moment you just need to kind of stop, breathe, be patient. Maybe you're working really hard towards what it is you want, or you're like so frustrated in like manifesting whatever, you know, what it is you want to manifest. But we've got the Hierophant here. The Hierophant, to me, it speaks of a higher power. So here, to me, this says there is a higher power at play. Hence why you had the Patience card. And I feel that the bottom line is have patience. For now, just enjoy where you are. Enjoy the moments and the moment. Because it's kind of like, careful what you wish for. Because you might just get it. And when you do get it, like, things change. Like, it all changes. It can all change. And you're suddenly like, okay, yeah, I should have been careful for what I wish for. Not that, I'm not trying to say that what you're trying to manifest is gonna have any negative consequences. I mean, it might, but I don't feel that's what it is here. It's kind of like, if you're asking for something that is gonna kind of, well, if you're asking for a significant relationship, that means you're then gonna be committed to someone, and it's kind of like, that will take you away. It will be harder for you to sort of have... This is really complicated to explain. It's kind of like, enjoy being alone right now. Enjoy the time you have now. Enjoy where you are right now, because in the future you won't be where you are. You won't. Because we're always changing. And especially when we manifest things or bring things in that will significantly change our lives, things won't be the same. So it's kind of like, enjoy where you are right now, because what you wish for may just come in, and it can come in if it's what you truly want and it is in alignment with your higher self and what's best for you. It will come in, and it will change things. And things will change. And I hope that made sense. I really hope that made sense. Okay. Any messages? Any messages? What do they need to do? What do they need to do? For those who relate to their fire signs the most, who picked pile 1, what do they need to do? 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 I'm hearing relax. I'm hearing concentrate, kind of like me at now with my eyes closed. And I can hear the birds. And I can hear, like, I don't quite know what it is. Maybe like traffic, like very distant traffic. But it's kind of like, just stop. You know when the pleasure card said, this is really a time to stop and smell the roses kind of card? It's kind of like here. No, I'm not smelling roses, but eyes closed, just listen. And when you listen and you feel, you hear life. I'm hearing the birds, it's life. You feel life, you're surrounded by life, by energy. And it's kind of like, for me personally, this is what is kind of like makes me believe again that life is beautiful. Life can be extremely painful, yes. It can be an absolute struggle, and you have to be terribly resistant. Not resistant, resilient. Sorry, that's what I meant. Resilient. And it calls you to have great inner strength and to tap into this strength that you have within yourself that you didn't think you had when the times really ask you for it. And sometimes you really do just need to stop, listen, and reconnect. Feel like your feet on the ground and go, okay, I'm alive, I'm here, I am connected, and I hear life, I feel life, and I am a part of that life. And ooh, I'm feeling some type of way right now. And maybe some of you are really sad. I'm feeling like a sudden pang of sadness. I hope I don't start crying. Yeah. I hope that helps. Maybe you need to meditate. I know, like, there is a whole lot of talk about mindfulness and meditation, and yes, like, there are some meditations where I'm kind of like, I don't have the patience to sit here and listen to my heartbeat and count my breaths and think about nothing at the same time, or like not indulge in my thoughts, are just flooding my brain. I feel like for me the easiest thing to do, or what helps me the most, is listening to music. So it's kind of like being in the meditating state, or meditative state, if that's even a word, and listen to music. Light, slow, some aromatherapy, lavender, whatever calms you, and listen to the music and just concentrate on the music and let that be the focus of your concentration. And when I talk about music, not like pop or anything like woo, no, something more softer, maybe even just instrumental. That's what I tend to do, is just listen to instrumental classical music. I mean, what I actually specifically listen to is like, I might actually put a link to the Spotify album in the description box if you'd like, so you can kind of have a see or a hear, more like, if it's the kind of music you feel that you could sort of stop and pause and reconnect to. It's, you know what it sounds like? Easiest way for me to describe it? It sounds like sirens. It sounds like sirens. Singing. Yeah. Okay, so, sorry, I'm talking a lot. Let's get one, two. Okay. Oh, we got two. We've got two. So we have, we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And then we have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Ooh, at the bottom of the deck we have reconciliation. Okay. I think someone from your past is going to come back in. Now, what intentions they're going to have? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling anything negative. I do feel that you guys may have a twang of sadness in you still. But it may very well be possible that someone from your past is going to try and reconnect with you again. Yes. But in the meantime, so we have reconciliation. But then we have honeymoon, which is kind of goes hand in hand with that pleasure card. It's kind of like stop and enjoy your time now. Try and enjoy life on your own. Not on your own, completely on your own, like you don't have family or friends and stuff, but it's kind of like try and see if you can enjoy it by yourself, kind of thing. Try and find the little things that make you feel a part of something greater, make you feel like you have purpose, make you feel like you belong. Something that connects you to your higher self, this earth, this world, this universe, the energy, whatever it is. And it says here, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yeah, so you may actually very well be, what I do want to say, sorry, I always cut my speech. What was I saying? I was saying, yeah, so you may very well be forgiving or making up with someone from your past who's going to come back in because they want a brand new start with you. Though, what I do want to say is that here it says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And what I feel like it's saying here is when it says stop and try and enjoy this time by yourself. Try not to need a romantic connection to give you a high so that you can enjoy life. Try and enjoy life on your own. Give yourself that high. Because otherwise you become dependent on romantic relations and you're like in love with the idea of love, and that just, for me, that brings a lot of pain and fantasy like illusions, and it's just like no, it's very hard to come out of or to come down from. And what I feel like I need to say here is if they do come back, and when they do come back, have yourself already try and enjoy life on your own, or try to connect with yourself, your inner self more, because when they do come back, you want to be prepared to receive what you deserve. Because if this is a past connection, I don't particularly know what would have separated the two of you. Maybe it was to do with something material, career, distance, geography, or maybe it was to do with something emotional or spiritual for some of you. But I feel like whatever it was, regardless, do be very aware and conscious of the way of what you're projecting, because what you give out is what you receive. So if you appear to be insecure or show traits that are more to the negative, be very wary, because that's probably you're just gonna be taken for like a ride. And I don't feel like you want to be taken for a ride again. You don't want to go on that roller coaster again. But try and reach for this and have this in your mind and raise your vibrations so that if they do come back in, they'll kind of be like, they'll stop and they'll go like, oh, okay, so I can't do them like that again. I have to change, or I have to come in with a more truthful and honest approach, because you want to be emotionally fulfilled. You just, yeah, you want equal give and take, and I feel that you didn't get that before. But yeah, but for now, try and be carefree and embrace the carefree kind of energy, and enjoy where you are and be patient, because I feel like what you most desire is going to come back in, but you want to be prepared for when it does, because you don't want to make the same mistake twice. Yeah, so thank you, pile 1. That was quite a long reading. I didn't think it would be that long, but I liked it and I enjoyed it. And I hope you'll be back for more, and thank you for allowing me to do this reading for you. But for now, bye. Hey, hello, pile 2. For those of you who picked the dark grey Survive bracelet with, well, Survive stamped on it, let us get into your reading. Oh, what I didn't mention at the beginning in the introduction was we'll be using this deck, and this deck as well. So the tarot deck, again, for this reading, I have separated the major from the minor, so that with the major we get more of the major events and energies that are currently going on with you at the moment, and with the minor we'll get any extra deeps. What are we going to start off with? The oracle. Start off with the oracle. I want the bracelet so I can. Okay. Start. So cleanse. Oh, just so I explain myself. I cleanse, well, if I'm doing a love reading, I'll cleanse with rose quartz, because that's unconditional love. And with just general readings, this is a selenite, not wand, stick. And it's cleansing, so it's a cleansing crystal because it cleanses all crystals, and it doesn't need cleansing. Though if you are going to buy some, do keep in mind it is a salt crystal, so do not put it anywhere near moisture, otherwise you'll have no more selenite. It's also a crystal very connected to the moon, so if you're someone very attuned to the moon, or you're very attracted to the moon, I would highly recommend you getting a selenite or rainbow moonstone. If you're someone intuitive, or you want to become more in tune with higher vibrations and your intuition. Okay, for those who relate to the fire signs the most, who picked pile 2, what's going on? What's going on with them? What's going on? Okay, we have 2 cards. Same as with pile 1. So we've got action and abundance. 2 very different cards. 2 very different cards. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? Oh, we've got truth at the bottom of the deck, and we have simplicity at the top. We've got 2 very contrasting energies. We have abundance and simplicity, and then we have action and truth. So very interesting. Let me read what abundance and action is in the deck. Okay, so let us take a lookie. We're going to look at abundance first. Okay, so wildflower wonderland. So we've got the sacred landscape wants you to know everything is blossoming in life. Open yourself to receive. Abundance, fulfillment, and prosperity are ready to be activated in your life. Life desires you to prosper. You are moving towards an outpouring of money, energy, time, or love. Opportunities are limitless. However, you must take action. You must take action in the direction of your dreams. Don't wait for abundance to fall. Don't wait for abundance to fall into your lap. Take steps. Give deeply and fully. Don't hold back. This card reveals that this is a great time to make investments. The more you give with a free and open heart, the more you will receive. Be grateful for what you already have, and even more will flow to you. That kind of just summed up both of the cards. Oh, and we have action right here. So storm clouds gathering. So we've got the sacred landscape wants you to know a shift is coming. The time is now. Don't hesitate. Face your fear. Do it anyway. When big change is on the horizon, it's time to take action. Of course, there are times to deliberate and carefully consider your next step, but not now. Now is the time to take immediate action. Look forward with a calm, steely gaze, and then forge ahead with clarity, determination, power, and grace. Quicken your spirit by making decisions now. Even if you're not 100% certain of your decision, right now, it's better to make any choice than none at all. Very nice. Very nice. So, this is talking about, well, they both go hand in hand, as the book said. So, this is what you guys are wanting. And you shall have, but you shall only have if you go for it. If you go for it. Let's see what else comes up in your reading. So what are we going to look at first? I feel like pulling out. I'm going to use this deck. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to do? Those who picked pile 2, what do they need to do? What do they need to do? What do they need to do? Even though we kind of already have that answered, but what do they need to do? Oh, here we go. We got one. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay. We got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at your work in your love life. So, this deck is, yes, it's a romance oracle deck, but I do read it in terms of like self-love, because this channel is Venus healing, and it's all about healing love, inner love, outer love, all kinds of love, platonic love, yada da da. And I feel like here what we're talking about is passion. So this abundance, remember what it said in the abundance card, it was talking about going after what you want and do so with passion. Yeah, go after for what you want and do it with passion. Just let that fire burn. Let it burn, let it roar. And I feel like some of you may be using the law of attraction to manifest what it is you want to manifest, and I feel like keep doing it, go for it. Just be very conscious of how you are manifesting, because the best and most effective, simplest way of manifesting is to do so at higher vibrations. So don't think of the negative, don't, just get yourself out of that negativity and feel like you already have it. Make yourself feel like you already have it. Don't force yourself. But it is kind of like stop and smell the roses, which is similar to pile 1, but it's kind of like stop and make yourself smile. Stop and make yourself feel like, I'm happy to be alive, if you can do that. Or at least just stop and make yourself smell something nice, taste something nice, listen to something nice, or be grateful for something, even if it's just the smallest thing, because that raises your vibrations, which means that what you are manifesting, you want to manifest, you'll attract it more effectively, and it'll come in sooner rather than later. And it says here, divine timing is at work, and it's worth waiting for. That's very self-explanatory, but I feel that a divine timing is at play here for whatever it is you're manifesting. I feel like it may be a change of rhythm in your life, something to do with career more than your relationships. It can be about relationships as well, but I feel like this is specifically talking about your overall life, energy, everything in your life. Let's take a look at we're going to take a look at, do I want the major or the minor first? I want the minor first. What's going on right now? What's going on right now? What's going on right now? So what's going on with those who picked pile 2? What's going on? Okay, so we've got the 7 of Wands in reverse. Eight of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so it's funny because at the, well, it's not funny, but at the back we have the 9 of Swords. Oh, and at the top we have, behind the Ace of Pentacles, we have the 9 of Cups. So I feel like what this is talking about is at the moment I feel like you may have some inner turmoil. You see this kind of the storm. I feel like you some of you may be feeling like this at the moment, especially because you picked Survive and it's the dark grey with the gold. You may be more bolder individuals or deeper individuals in the more intense individuals, not specifically deeper. And I feel like at the moment you've got some inner turmoil, and there may be something that you are leaving behind or having to leave behind, and there's a little bit of sadness and it's keeping you up at night, or a situation that's keeping you up at night and it's low-key stressing you out, if not fully stressing you out. But I feel like this is what you want to manifest and attract, and you will do so with divine timing, because it's going to come in. It's going to come in. And again, the Pentacles is about materialistic, to do with career, finance, anything materialistic. So it can be about maybe if you want to move, relocate, or anything to do with the material world. And then we have the 9 of Cups, and this is a wish fulfillment, wish come true, and I feel like it will come in. What you want to manifest will come in, but in order to do so, you've got to start vibrating at higher levels, and just allow, like, if it's something you really want, just allow yourself to feel like stand within that energy, stand within that desire, and go like, this is what I want, so I'm gonna take this energy and this desire, kind of the level of your desire, and just live on that level. Kind of like, I really want this, okay, I'm gonna live with that amount of gusto, with that amount of passion. I'm gonna go for it, so that it may come in more effectively. And take action. Go ahead, take action. Be fearless. Be fearless. Okay, wait, sorry, I missed out the major arcana. I didn't want to miss out the major arcana. It's like 1, 2, 3. I thought that reading was a little bit too short. I was like, the other guy's got double this amount of time. Okay, now against the major. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? The Tower in reverse. Okay. Okay. Ooh, but we've got the Sun at the bottom. And we've got Wheel of Fortune at the top. Okay, so I feel like this is talking about good luck, karma, good karma. Because we've got the Sun at the bottom. So this is like, this is what you're working towards, right? This is what you want to attract. You want to attract that abundance. And I feel like it is going to come in and things are about to change. Obviously, you still have to do the work though. But at the moment you're at this stage, you're going through whatever you're going through or coming out, whatever you're coming out of. And now you're going to be prepared to do the work so that you can move forward to this, so this can come in. And I feel like there's major shifts going on in your life at the moment. Something is coming down, or you're having like great realizations, or realizing that the way you're living life or certain things in your life are just not the way you want them, or are just not serving you anymore, and you're kind of clearing out or reorganizing or shifting. And that's what's going on at the moment, this kind of inner turmoil. Kind of you may feel like you're fighting with yourself kind of thing, or it just feels like that. But yeah, you've got major shifts going on at the moment. But that said, you will come out of it with great positivity. Prosperous if you do the work. Prosperous if you do the work. Yeah. That's good. Because also another thing I want to mention, which I wanted to mention at the beginning, is with these readings, all readings, I'm like, this reading is specifically talking about your outcome if you take action, right? If you take action, yes, you will have the outcome of abundance. But if you don't take action, this reading will not relate to you. Because your outcome changes depending on how you act on your free will and how you act or do not act. So the outcome of a reading or a prediction can change anytime. Absolutely anytime, any moment. And that can cause great frustration when you can't recognize, damn, what is it? What changed? What changed? Because that's happened to me multiple times. I'm like, what changed for this shift, for this to have shifted and not gone the way I had expected it to go? Something changes. Sometimes you recognize the what shifted the energy and the outcome. Sometimes you don't. But with here, I'm definitely hearing that this will come to you if you take action and you work towards it, and you don't act passively. I don't know why I wanted to pronounce that weirdly, but yes. Okay, now this is your reading done. I haven't missed anything out. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching, and thanks for allowing me to do this reading for you, and I hope you can do another one for you in the future. Yeah, but for now,